um, the news making the rounds yesterday. I read the news on X, on Twitter, from a reliable source, from reliable handles, reliable sports journalists, that Chelsea is considering getting rid of Liam Rosenior, and they are looking towards the direction of Luis Enrique. It's a very interesting one, isn't it? It's a very, very interesting news. It's a very interesting topic to talk about, to think about. So let's talk about it. First things first, let me start from what these guys, these American owners, Todd Boehly and Ed Bally, what they really want for Chelsea and what they really want. Do they really know what they are doing? Do they really know what it means to run a big football club, a successful and a title-winning football club, a top European giant club? The answer is no. I don't think they don't know what they are doing. It's obvious. Over the past 3-4 years, they bought Chelsea. They took over the reins from Chelsea from Roman. They took over the reins from Roman Abramovich, and these guys don't know what they are doing. Obviously, they're confused. First of all, I don't want to start going back to Graham Potter, Frank Lampard, Pochettino, a whole lot of them. I just want to start from Enzo Maresca. These guys got to Enzo Maresca. They gave him a 5-year contract. This was a coach that won the championship. His first season of, being a proper coach, proper manager. He won the championship, which is very good pedigree for him. They went and they brought in Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca is a good coach. I'm not saying he's not a good coach. They went and brought in Enzo Maresca, gave him a 5-year contract. 1.5 years down the contract, they got rid of him. They sacked him. They relieved him of his duties, paid him off. He left. It wasn't up to 1 month. It wasn't up to 2 weeks. They got in Liam Rosenior, gave him a 6-year contract. In case you don't know, it might interest you to know that this guy Liam Rosenior is on a 6-year contract. 6 years contract, like 6 years long contract. And for the past 2-3 games, Chelsea has come board, and I think the belief we had in him, or the belief everybody had in him, as both fans, the club owners, has just dwindled overnight. Why? Because at the end of the day, you see that these guys are not experienced. They don't know what it means to handle a top European title-winning football club. They don't. Obviously, they don't. I don't blame them for. Of course, every coach would want to coach a big club like Chelsea, But getting these guys, they are not experienced. There's no point giving them a long contract, 5 years, 6 years. It doesn't make absolutely no sense. Get these guys, you want to put them on a trial, give them a 1.5 year contract, 2 years contract. It's fine. Give them a trial. If they don't do well in the next 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 years, you get rid of them and you don't have so much to lose. You get these guys, you have so much faith, you have so much belief in them, give them 5-6 years contracts. It is absolute nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. You don't need to give them a long contract. Give them a few years contract. 2 years is okay for a start. So, and then talking about bringing in Luis Enrique is a very, very good choice. It's a very good opinion. It also might interest you to know that Luis Enrique has once passed a job interview with Chelsea before Chelsea went ahead to hire Pochettino. And it's obvious that the reason he rejected the job was because he was not going to be a yes man to these guys. Luis Enrique is not going to be a yes man to Chelsea owner. So he rejected the job. He worked with Chelsea, went for Mauricio Pochettino, and I don't want to talk about everything that's happened over the years. So the question is, would Luis Enrique be a yes man at this point? Or is Chelsea and Chelsea owners and the board, are they willing to adjust on their pattern or their system of running the club? You don't get a coach and you are the one to decide the players to buy. And you are the one, sometimes you influence on the players they bring in on the pitch. Like, it doesn't make any sense. No top flight football club is run that way. All right. So I don't think Luis Enrique is going to be a yes man, except the Chelsea board. Chelsea owners are willing to make adjustments, change the way they run the club, allow the managers to be the manager, to be the coach, make decisions for themselves, stand up for themselves, point the players they want to be bought, point the players they want the club to get rid of, take charge, be in charge of the dressing room, not getting a yes man that will, accept everything, every opinion from the owners and the board. That is the only way these things are going to work. That's the only way this Luis Enrique prospect of coming to Chelsea, or, chances of coming to Chelsea is going to work. Anything other than that, ladies and gentlemen, is not going to work. But if it works, it's a very good plan, it's a very good blueprint, it's a very good move. Luis Enrique is a very experienced coach. He's a fantastic manager. He has won it at the top. He has won leagues. He has won Champions Leagues, and we all know that. We football fans, we all know that. So I think it's a very good one. Let's see how it goes by summer. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, let me have your thoughts, your opinions, and your views on the comment section. Like, share, and follow my page, my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit on the notification bell so you'll be able to get my videos as soon as it drops. Right? Thank you guys. Have an amazing week.